Hi, this video will show you how to quickly get started with the SANBlaze VirtuaLUN in initiator mode. First, ensure that the port you're going to be using for initiator mode is configured in the right protocol. You can see it here in the left-hand menu, target or initiator. I'm using initiator. If the port's in the wrong mode, simply click on it and then go to the port configuration tab here. And then where it says port mode down here, you could set it to initiator and then hit apply. I'm already initiator, so I don't need to change this port. Once you've done that, the port will automatically discover any connected targets that are presented to it. Ensure that the initiator port has discovered all the targets you would expect by expanding the menu in the left-hand side and looking underneath. In this case, I have one target with 4 LUNs connected to it. If I click on one of these LUNs now, you'll be presented a LUN status page that shows you information about the connected device. Vendor ID, size information, worldwide names, as well as any current performance counters if there was I/O going on, and error counters. Once you've verified that all the drives that you expect have been discovered, you can quickly start tests using a couple different methods. The simplest way is to use the multi-system manager. So if you click this link at the top left of the menu, you'll be presented this page, which has a bunch of pre-built test scenarios. So there's a test that does a max data throughput type test, max number of I/Os, and then a random test. The max data throughput will run a few outstanding I/Os of large size. This will try and saturate the link and get a high throughput value. The max number of I/Os will run a lot of small I/Os to try and get a high IOPS type test. And then a random test will do something in the middle. You can quickly select if you want to do just reads, just writes, or both by checking these checkboxes. To kick off a test, simply hit one of the buttons corresponding to the test you want to run, and this will start the test. This runs a test on all the initiator ports on the system. So you could quickly start a test on the entire box with just one click. Once that's done, you can quickly verify that the test is running by either going to one of these overview pages, which will show you the current per port performance information, or you can click right back on the initiator port status page here, and it'll show you the graphical representation of throughputs and IOPS and as well as counters. Test status can also be checked on the port test page. If you go to this page, you'll see a status box up at the top here. This will show you what test is running to each connected device and if there's any errors detected currently. This will show you the number of I/Os done and the test criteria that we had inputted to start the test. On this page you can also stop the test or pause it, as well as configure some test parameters.